Right guys, Gaffed is back with the explanation to the signed, torn and restored and handed out as a souvenir card trick. You are basically going to create a card which looks like this. It's fairly simple to make. Well, when I say fairly simple, it's never simple splitting bicycle cards, is it? But because you're only splitting a small portion, you've got a good chance that you're going to get it to work. So what you're going to do is you're going to get whatever card you're going to use. Now, I just use a picture card because the face of the picture card hides any sort of ripples and wrinkles you're going to see in the card when you glue it back down. So you're going to get yourself a card and you're going to pre-fold it before you do anything else. Fold it in half and make sure you've got nice sharp creases. And do it the other way, lengthways. Nice sharp creases again, both sides. And then you're going to get this little corner piece and you're just going to rub it on your finger side to side, right on the very tip, so you can try and get the paper to separate from the card. Eventually it will separate. You get your little fingernail under it, you can separate it away. You can see it starting to come away, look. When it starts to come away, be very gentle and then start to peel it off very gently, because you don't want the paper to start ripping. So you're going to get it until you get to this. Now this is why you made some sharp creases here, because when you get to this point there will be a natural split in the paper, so it will just follow that crease line. So you're going to peel that face off. Now it started to rip a little bit there, look. That's what I mean, it's a right ball ache. I mean, you might get away with that, but just keep trying. Trial and error. And we're just going to complete this rip all the way down here. So you've got the face of the playing card. You're going to do the same on the back. You're going to separate the paper from this. The bicycle cards are made of 3 layers: paper, a little piece of card and paper. So you're going to do that on both sides. Just peel it off. And once you've peeled it off, you're literally going to get this piece and stick it back here, and you're going to get this piece and stick it back here, making sure the orientation is the same. So you're going to stick that there, you're going to stick this here, and once you've stuck that on, and I just use a branded glue stick, a Pritt stick works for me. Once you've done that, you will have a card which looks like this. Now you may have to take a pair of scissors and just trim any scruffy excess off these 2 sides. But you will end up with a card like this, and I would press this in a book for a while just so the glue can set and go hard, and it will keep it nice and flat. So once you've got that, where's that other piece of card? I have another piece of card for this somewhere. Where's that? Let me just go and find it. Why am I not prepared? I had it, I couldn't find it, and now I've lost it. 2 seconds. I'm coming, I'm back. Typical gaffer style, never prepared. There we go. So once you've glued it all together, you'll have a card which looks like this. You're going to need your trusty top of the box gaff. I will leave a link in a pinned comment to a tutorial on how to build this particular gaff. This is nice and simple. And a packet of cards. Right, I'm going to start out with this jack. Whichever way round you want it to be, I'm going to have it face up for now. Covered up with this top of the box gaff, and that is going to go into the box. Now I do not have another jack. Do I have a jack of diamonds for reference? We're going to pretend this is the jack of hearts because I haven't got another jack of hearts. You're literally going to force this card. I'm just going to keep it on the top. Put the box aside. You can give it a fake cut if you want. You could even give it a fake shuffle if you want. But at some point you're going to cut the cards and maintain a break, a pinky break above the top card. So you're going to do a riffle force, call out stop for me, cut at that break. This is the top card and say, right, we'll use the Jack of Hearts. So you're going to take the Jack, you're going to fold it up into the pieces. I'm not going to do this card, I don't want to spoil another card. And you will end up with a card which is folded in half like this and in half like this. Spectator will do all the folding. And then bearing in mind whichever corner you've ripped off, you need to make sure they rip off the same corner. So just rip this corner for me. So they're going to rip this card up and you will be left with two distinct parts. Pick up your deck. Now you've got to remember the orientation of this gimmick. So if it's that way round, then your card wants to go this way. Obviously if it's this way, the other way. So you've got to remember which way round this is. So right, we're going to place that card on the top of the deck. And we're going to take this piece and we're going to place it right here. Now all you're going to do is pick up your box. Give it a quick little tap. The top of the box gaff will have stolen the original Jack of Hearts, which was folded and ripped. It will be hiding under the box, and you will be left with this piece, which is an impossible restore. Like I say, you could hand this out as a souvenir. I mean, if they're going to start peeling at it, they're going to peel it off, but they're still not going to know how you did it. So that's it, guys. The top of the box gaff will steal it. Make sure there's no protruding parts. There's a little bit there, look. But this happens so quick. And if the person has no idea about this particular gaff, all they're going to see is the Jack they freely chose, ripped up by themselves, placed on the top of the deck. A box is picked up, tapped. That card is now restored. This is invisible, and you can hand this out as a impossible restore. So that's how I did it, guys. Just a little bit of time and effort, and yeah, just be patient with tearing the cards. There are tutorials on there, but I've been tearing cards for years, and bicycle cards are always a pain in the arse. So make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the Gaff Academy, post notifications on, and we'll see you tomorrow for another card trick. Cheers.